Welcome to the Thrive Home Show. Here's your host, Holly Johnson and Michael Bounds.
Welcome to the Thrive Home Show, where we guide you through the exciting journey of selling, building, or buying your dream home. Join us as we share expert insights, valuable tips, and inspiring stories to help you thrive in real estate. I'm Holly.
And I'm Michael.
And today we are going to be asking we asked AI to give us some cool questions to ask about the differences between buying existing and building. So today we're going to be touching on building.
Yes. So today we asked, like Holly said, we asked artificial intelligence, what are some great questions that can be a builder? If somebody's looking to build a home, what would they be most likely to ask? So Holly has some really great questions, and I'm going to answer them. So thank you so much for doing this for me, Holly. What's the first question?
So the first question, can you explain the key differences in the process and timeline for building a new home compared to buying an existing home?
So it just kind of depends. Okay, so with existing, typically it's about a 30-day turn time, 30 to 90 days. With new construction, it gives me some flexibility, depending on if we're going to go with the production or custom. I have some custom clients as well. Custom is going to be on the far end. That's where we start the whole process at the beginning to the end. It takes about a year to do a custom, like with some builders. And also, builders are different. So if you're interested in understanding what the timelines are, I can just get with me and I'll be more than happy to get that information. But for a good rule of thumb with production built homes, it's typically 6 to 8 months, just depending on the builder. What's really cool about it is a lot of builders offer what are called showcase homes. Those are homes that are either under construction or have been completed and are available for you to take possession. So those can be available right now or within a few months. So the answer is it could be anywhere from I can get you a brand new house tomorrow up to about a year.
Awesome. Second question, what are the key financial considerations when comparing building versus buying, including potential hidden costs and long-term savings?
Okay. Actually, new construction allows, so there's a couple of, so I kind of do things backwards with new construction. With new construction, there are some financial benefits a lot of times we're doing new construction. A lot of times the builders will subsidize interest rates on new homes. And that can be substantial. I just had a client where the builder contributed about $15,000 into buying down their interest rate. Rates were so instead of having rates in the mid sixes, her rate ended up in the mid fours. So that's a big benefit. A lot of times you can get a lot of home, and we can get a really low interest rate using new construction.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is. It's massive. It's a big deal. And so I know that what it does is it allows you as a consumer to have peace of mind. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm all about is peace of mind. Once the house is completed, then you'll know, interest rates, with the volatility of interest rates. So new construction is a good thing. Now we can also with existing, we can mimic or duplicate some of those things with closing costs and with prepaids being paid by the seller or by the buyer. But just ask me about it. I'll geek out on that stuff, and believe me, people glaze over when I start talking.
Okay. How do warranties and guarantees differ between new construction and existing homes?
Okay. With an existing home, typically warranties are not going to be something that's going to be a part of that. But what's a really good thing is we can actually ask the seller, or we can purchase a home warranty, and it'll give you a warranty for a year. Now, with an existing or with a builder, there's going to be different warranties, and each builder is going to be different. they're going to range from the vast majority of them. I think I know of only one that's a little bit more than this, but the vast majority of them will give you a 10-year structural warranty. And then they'll give you manufacturer warranty. So everything's brand new in your home. So your cabinets have warranties, your water heater has a warranty, your furnace has a warranty, everything has a warranty, your roof has a warranty. So those also convey to the new buyers. So those can range between 5 years and 3 years, and then you'll have a warranty. I used to sell new homes, so I would call it gutter to gutter or bumper to bumper. I don't know, but gutter to gutter warranty, and what that meant is, and that's going to range between 1 to 2 years depending on the builder. So it just depends. You get a lot more warranties. It's really kind of cool to where, you know, if you have an issue, something happens, you just call somebody and they come and fix your house. So you can do that with existing, but it's something you're going to have to pay for. They range about $550. They can get a little bit more than that per year.
Our last question, what level of customization is possible with a new build compared to existing?
All right. That depends. And I keep saying it depends. Call me because this gives you a reason to call me. So it really does depend. Depends on if we go with a production builder or depends on if we go custom. We go custom, we'll start with a floor plan, and then anything's anything. For most custom, they'll just change it. I built a custom home. We had a floor plan. When we walked in the house at the end, it didn't look anything like the floor plan. It was crazy. I was like, walls weren't, bedrooms were in different areas. So with custom, you can do anything. With production, it's really just, that's going to depend. There's some that give you a color packet. You pick from the color packet and that's it. Like that's the amount of customization. Where there's some that'll allow you to pick your color, your cabinets, your carpet, your flooring, pick all that stuff. So some people don't like all those choices. And then some people, like, they love the idea of just coming in, they just pick a one of 4 samples and this sample and then whatever. And there are some people, they want to customize everything. So I can line them up because certain builders do that. Now, and there's also some builders that are spec builders or showcase builders. They won't even let you pick options. You just got to go in there and pick out a house that they've already got under construction. So my job is to expose you to that.
Awesome.
So thank you so much for allowing, indulging me and hosting the Thrive Home Show today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Holly.
You're welcome.
Hey, so this is a relationship, everybody. Please like and subscribe to the Thrive Home Show, and also leave comments. What questions or what other topics that you would like to see? Leave those topics in the comments. My name is Michael, and this is the lovely
Holly.
ThriveHomeShow.com. God bless.